As both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5. Home in the paint. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 5. With it. Over Jones. Gets some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. 11 points for Cooper Flag.
And that's a tough shot by Flag inside. Aggressive coverage just doesn't seem to faze him.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Giannis charging into the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Shooting 1.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now here's Williamson. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Flag. Fires for 3. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Jones with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside, Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Jones has got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9. To the inside, Gafford. It's hauled in by Queen.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Jones drives in, plays it up, and banks it in. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
There's Ball with the 3. And Gafford throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And here are the Pelicans now, following the score by Dallas. Down low. Here's Williamson. The Mavericks pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now, here's Ball. T right on him.
And Ball understands how to get these calls, especially against aggressive defense.
For Dallas, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
That one is off.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock, and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Marshall comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Rollins subbed in for Max Christie. He hits the second from the line. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's McGowens. Nothing on the board. Buries it from three-point range.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Mavericks leading by 9. Outside, Ball. Gafford sets the pick for Ball. Over in the corner, Marshall. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Queen. Covered by Gafford. Williamson right side. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rollins grabs the board.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Rollins. Stolen. Here's McGowens. Now here's Jones. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 5. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jones. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Puts up a deep 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Queens got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Daniel Gafford.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
For New Orleans, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams has checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Motkovic has checked in. Bays subbed in for Herbert Jones. Mavericks leading by 4. Here's Rollins. Pass to Gafford. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Here's Rollins. And here is Marshall. On the wing, Williams. And a wide open look for Flagg. Bangs home the trifecta. Flagg's got 17. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Right side, Williams. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From outside the arc. And Flagg gets it to go on the assist from Marshall. Flagg's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas. For New Orleans, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. In the corner, Bay with it. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And here are the Mavericks now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Now, here's Marshall. Guarded close. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
That's good for Marshall. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Flag. Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Poole comes in for Trey Murphy. And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 14-point game. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
The numbers for Marshall. He had a strong showing last season. Last season he averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, when so many teams get smaller when they go to the bench, he actually gives them more size oftentimes.
Now here's Bay. He's got 6. Here's Missi. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Rollins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Matkovic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Takes a step back. Back to Poole. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bay's got 8 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Here's Rollins. Williams for 3. The shot will not fall. Good defense by Poole. Green against Bay. Here's Matkovic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Matkovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Rollins. To the paint. Here's Adams. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 12. And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. Here's Messi. Poole outside. 6 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Rollins. Over in the corner, Williams. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 12. Bay with it. Williams picks him up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams against Bay. Pass to Messi. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Messi. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Rollins. He's defended by Alvarado. Dallas moving it around. Bay against Rollins. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Look for Dallas. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Steven Adams. Christie comes in for Williams. And it's ball in for Rollins. Dallas leading by 8. Now Ball. 10 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The Mavericks have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
And And he sinks the second. Now, here's Poole. He has 5. Pass to Alvarado. 1:11 left in the third. Here's Matkovic. Poole outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Christie. Poole no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Inside. Here's Marshall. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now, here's Poole. Over to the left wing. To the middle. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Christie.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
29 seconds left here in the third quarter.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots.
Christie. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. With the drive. A putback. They can't stop Giannis.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backcourt. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
And he's repeating his performance from their last game. You just can't stop this guy.
And so it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Green is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Flag. And it's Christie in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 13. In the corner, it's Flag. A jump hook. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. Here's the 3. And it's Flag with the rebound. Dallas shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Green. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for A.J. Green. Here's Williamson, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Poole against Ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Turn around Jay, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game. Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson left side. Pocket 6. The 3 from Poole. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, I love the energy and activity for Zion there. Just tremendous hustle to come up with that second chance basket.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Ball against Poole. Ball, the pass to Giannis. Losing his size, Giannis!
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Rollins checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 15.
It's been a struggle for him in the second half. A lot of turnovers.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pelicans trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williamson with it. Lets it go with a three. Rollins grabs the board.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
And it's flag missing. New Orleans gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Williamson outside. Outside, Jones from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Giannis has got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. In the corner, it's Gafford. Giannis' screen on Jones. 5 on the clock. And it's flag missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Christie. Good D by Jones. Williamson against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson from long range. In the pass to Poole. Jones against Christie. Shoots the three. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jones.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, thanks. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Williamson outside. Here's Queen. Back to Jones. Launches it. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
For the screen on Poole. Rollins the pass to Gafford. to Poole. Here's Queen. Covered by Gafford. That three off the mark.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And that one's good. Flag.
This is how ferocious a score Flag can be, and it's why so many are excited about this kid's future. It has been a big scoring game tonight.
Pass to Queen for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Queen. Queens. Now Poole. Jones with the screen on Rollins. Poole with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the three. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas leading by 10. It's deflected and stolen by Williamson. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
So for the Pelicans, Bay comes in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jordan Poole. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Queen. Third personal. First team foul. At the line for one. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Pelicans trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Flag with it, working on Jones. The putback. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Pelicans shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Making a change here. Ball's checked in. A three ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Gafford finds ball. Fires from the line, and he hits the jumper for 2. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
to Bay. Clock at 4. Inside. For the 3. Christie with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right. After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Pass to Alvarado. Now Bay. Out to the wing. Here's Queen. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Ball.
And with all that LaMelo does on the floor, Ball is one of the most difficult guys to guard in the league.
At the line for Dallas, LaMelo Ball, taking 2 shots.
That's good from Ball. Ball hits them both. Now Alvarado. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Bay against Giannis. Jones outside. He's off from 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Gafford. It's in from 7. Pelicans trail by 16, and so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. They trail by 16. Now Jones. Gafford with the steal. So let's head to the sideline. We've got some news on Zion Williamson. So, Allie, what's his status?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. As of right now, he's calling it a severely sprained ankle, which I'm sure isn't what Coach wanted to hear. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Mavericks leading by 12. Ball. Oh, softly lays it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Bay. From 7. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Giannis sets a screen for Ball. Now Antetokounmpo. Slams down the alley-oop.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
It misses. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. That one misses. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
Green, second personal foul. Third team foul. Miguel, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. All right, here's Williams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Green, and the shot will go down.
First personal foul, third team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Green, shooting 1.
There's a good screen. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, congratulations. How did your team come out on top tonight?
We just play hard and we play defense. That's the most important thing. So that's what we do. We play defense. We rebound the ball. We run. That's what we need tonight. We play defense. Defense
wins championships. Thanks, Giannis.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.